Hi everyone, I am Marie and welcome to another segment of Your Best You. And we're going to talk about an area that I really love on today, and it's about your personal happy. And a lot of people don't really think about that. Sometimes we get so caught up in our day-to-day situations, job, kids, whatever, family, that we don't really think about where our personal happy is. And then when we get to a point where we're overwhelmed and we're just wanting Calgon, take me away. So you need to keep this in perspective. You need to keep it where at a moment's glance, you can just go to that place. So you need to find out your own personal happy, what it is and what is it to you. Okay, so in thinking of happiness, it's usually connected to a person, a place, a thing or object, or a memory. And the interesting thing about that is that it can be temporal. You got to think about, if that's not around, are you still happy? Happiness is basically temporal, and it needs an outside or an external thing to ignite it and even to keep it going. It only lasts for a while. Just like, think about getting a new car or a new dress or something. And when you first drive it or wear it, it's like, wow. But eventually, as it gets older, that newness wears off. Or when it's replaced with something else, it doesn't carry the same significance of newness. But let's talk about joy. Now, a lot of individuals use happiness and joy interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. Trust me, they're not the same thing. Joy is something that you develop on the inside. It is stemmed from eternal things, not external, but internal things. Let's say it like that, internal things. It's that joy that you think about and it starts to well up like a fountain, and it just kind of takes over your whole being. Sometimes you'll see somebody and they're just, why is this person always happy? And, they're experiencing the same, the pandemic is still going on for them, and, but this person has this genuine happiness that they're just this bubbly person all the time. And that comes from joy. I want to say joy is like Old Faithful. If you know what Old Faithful is, it's at a park and it's a geyser. And you just never know when it's going to just and just be all over the place. And that's what joy does. Sometimes joy knows when you need that little push, that extra oomph, and it'll just bubble over. And sometimes it's from something you've seen, something you remembered, a bumper sticker, a picture, and it'll cause that joy to overflow, and you'll just begin to smile and laugh, and you won't even know why. So let's think joy instead of happiness. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to opt for joy as opposed to happiness. Now that doesn't mean we're throwing happiness out, but focus more on having joy. Joy will be there for the long haul, and happiness kind of comes and goes with what's going on. Okay, so joy for me is my relationship with God. I can't tell you how amazing it is. And I always try and stay centered and focused on that so that I always can feel good. Even though things around me are going crazy, that joy of knowing that the Lord loves me and He keeps me, it just makes me feel happy. Joy is something that works with your senses, your sight, your hearing, your taste, your smell, your touch, to kind of bring you into that good mode of feeling it on the inside. I have a great grandson. I have two. When I hold him, it just opens up the floodgates and out it comes. And it changes my whole outlook and what I'm thinking about and how I'm feeling. My favorite cake, cookies, whatever. That taste, drinking a cup of hot cocoa, whatever it is, it kind of just activates that and it brings me to a better place. So I've got some suggestions for you to kind of kick this into place. Try relaxing with your favorite music. Just kind of let it take you to a place where you forget about what's going on around you. Do something nice, not only for others, but for yourself. Do something nice. Smell a beautiful scent. Doesn't always have to be perfume, but flowers. Go into a florist shop or even in the florist area in a grocery store and just take a whiff of a rose or something like that. It kicks you into another level. Smile a lot more. Smile. Trust me, there's enough not to smile about. Just smile. You don't have to have a reason, but just because you want to have your countenance look different. Give thanks. Give thanks will always move you into feeling good because you remember all the things that you truly have to be thankful for. And then reflect on good memories. Everything in the world is not bad. Reflect on those good things that bring you joy down in, that opens up that fountain and allows it to shoot up into your being. And always try and help someone else do that. If you see somebody that's not having a good time, just, hey, I'm thinking about you. It's not going to be that bad. Take your mind off of it and put your mind on good things. And I promise you, as you maintain your joy and dwell on it consciously, you will always intend to be your best you.